Hi there, I'm Lavana Faye and welcome to Dragon Age Origins, episode 51. Okay, so we've just been through Kadash Taig, and we now need to go and complete the rest of the quests that we've got here. I'm pretty sure it's just talking to Rook's mother, actually. Fairly certain that's the only one that we've got left, but we'll have a look around anyway. I think I've missed my chance to do the provings anyway. Okay, let's talk to you.
You've returned. With all the excitement over the new king, I never expected you to remember my poor son. Did you learn anything about my Rook?
I did. I'm afraid we found his remains amongst the darkspawn. He died a long time ago.
Oh, my poor boy. I guess I knew, but I just wish I could have seen him one last time. Here, this is my husband's masterwork, the first shield he smithed. I don't have anyone to save it for anymore. I'd like you to have it, for what you risked to bring me this news.
Oh. Rook's shield. Okay. Okay, we told Filda that Rook is dead. She accepts it and is grateful that we risked so much to bring her that news. Okay. I could have just told her that he was dead, but I thought the dying heroically thing was a little bit more polite. If we're gonna give her a lie, we might as well give her the best lie we can. And finding him amongst the darkspawn, well, we kind of did. Except he was running off to eat the darkspawn, not dying with them. But never mind. I'm sure it all works out the same. But yeah, we don't have any more of those. Okay. Alright, so Rook's shield. Spirit resistance, +4 attack. I mean, it's nice. It's not as good as Branka's shield, obviously. And we don't really use shields all that much, so... Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Well, I could probably sell some of this stuff. Who needs the Kadash Stompers? Someone who needs dexterity, and it's leather. So yeah, I'm thinking it could be Zevran. I might need to get his. Okay, I need to get his strength up by quite a lot. Oh my gosh, he has -1. I wonder if Liliana could use them then. Maybe she could. Oh, but she's got the. She has a set on, doesn't she? Okay, it's the amulet. But the extra constitution is just so much better than... Yeah, okay, we'll just not use the Kadash Stompers. That's fine, that's fine. But the Dead Taig Shanker. That he could use. If he takes that, I could take the Beastman's dagger, maybe. Actually, I'm not sure if I have enough dexterity even for that. I don't. Okay. Well, I'm between 18 and 24. Where am I? 21. Okay. But we'll see. Never mind. She doesn't have a flawless fire crystal, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, she needs an extra constitution to have those. That's crazy. Okay, well, we're going to have to get her constitution up then. By a lot. Damn, alright, well, at least we know what we're working towards now. Okay, so we have a few Mages Collectives quests that we need to finish as well. So we can go and get those done. And I suppose we do need to probably visit Denerim again. So, let's get to the world map.
So, here is a question for the Painted Elf.
Painted Elf? Oh, that's me. Oh, I do like that.
Am I to understand correctly that the Painted Elf is a crow?
Not literally, but yes, I am a crow.
As in a bird.
Is there another sort?
So the painted elf assaults helpless statuary with its feces.
If given sufficient cause, why not?
That is outrageous. The painted elf will stay away from me, or else.
I get a lot of that.
Oh, poor Zevran. Although, you could have just said no, Zevran. You didn't need to say if given sufficient cause. Oh my gosh. Ooh.
Give me a moment.
Take your time. Leaving behind everything you've ever known is hard. I understand.
By the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there.
Well, that's not going to happen. It'll take time to adjust, Oghren. But I'm sure you'll manage. We do need you ready to fight, after all.
If I could fight Randar Volney's second after downing 15 lichen ales in half an hour, I'm not gonna be put off by a high sodding ceiling. Well, let's get moving. We're losing, daylight.
Okay, Oghren approves, +2. Nice. Alright. Taking him away from home. Okay. So, what exactly do we have? Right, we have refugees and the Civil War. Okay. Brazilian Forest, sure. Okay, because I know we do have a couple more quests for the Brazilian Forest, but I'm thinking we might as well... Yeah, let's head to the Civil War part. Hopefully that'll be the Logain quest. Oh, we're being waylaid. Lovely. By... Oh. Okay. We're being waylaid by this guy, but we've already sorted this encounter. I don't know why it's giving me the same one. Maybe because we haven't handed it in yet. We might just have the chance of this popping until it's being turned in. Okay, we might need to go and find the Mages Collective representative and turn that in.
Get your arses off Ben Talman's land. We won't bend needle again.
Logain is the regent. He demands you.
We're not Orlesian lickspittles. We owe no man our allegiance. Leave!
Take their lands by force, men. Regent's orders.
Well. Oh my gosh, okay. This is the fight that I'm pretty sure it said we were going to be... Chanter's Bod. Yeah, Logain's push. Okay. The Chantry has unwittingly provided an opportunity to disrupt the plans of the traitorous Logain. Right. Well. I guess it's time to help these people. Let's get in a little bit there and see if this Mind Blast can reach some people. Okay, we've reached a few people. Good. It's not so much the sergeant and that guy, but everyone else has been stunned. That's good. Let's get some freeze going. Yep. Oh. A nice shatter there. Lovely. There we go. And you know what? They're doing okay over there. So let's just focus on these lot. Oh, sweet. Okay. And the sergeant. Oh yeah.
You are not as bad as I feared.
Absolutely perfect. Okay, quest updated. We've disrupted Logain's forces and no doubt hampered his plans. Return to the Chantry board to report this tragic loss. Okay, good. And we'll get paid for this. This is awesome. Alright. Remains 11 silver, 69 copper. Lovely. And that one doesn't have any remains, but these guys do. 10 silver, 41 copper. 9 silver, 18 copper. 10 silver, 56 copper.
Right.
An elf fruit. Okay. And just the sergeant left. A spirit shard. Very nice. Okay. Well, let's chat with the Banon Knight if we can.
We showed those low-gain upstarts.
We sure did. We sure did. Okay. Can we not get up this way? Yes, we can. Alright. Brilliant. So, I think it's time. We need to go to Denerim, and we also need to go to camp. So let's go straight to Denerim. We'll hand in some quests at the Mages Collective. I'm being waylaid again. I hope it's not the same encounter. Oh, nope, nope. This time we have... Ah, there is an emissary. Okay. There we go. Darkspawn. Oh, I see that, I see that. Can you see that? I don't think you can. I really don't think you can. That's annoying. Oh well. Okay, let's get some freeze off. Okay. And some lightning on you. Arcane bolt. Lovely. And the last gen lock. Let's get some Winter's Grasp. Lovely. Nice and easy. Okay.
Here I am.
Someone up. Ogrin just took a trap out. Okay. I can't see any though. Can't see any more. That is unfortunate. Okay, an amethyst. That's nice. Can you... Surely. Surely. Come on. No. No. we're just not good enough to find traps. Okay, never mind. 9 silver and 29 copper. Okay, and a death root.
This won't take long.
Sweet. Ooh, and there's an elf root up here. Okay. And that's the return path. So we'll just head on around here and hope to trigger any more traps. And carry on to Denerim. Okay.
The client is very pleased. Come back soon.
Good. Which one? Quest completed. Have you seen me? Okay, I've returned to the Mages Collective with news of Reynolds' death. Alright, and that was a gold. Very nice.
Take this. You've earned it.
Okay, that's another gold, I assume. I've brought 10 bundles of deep mushrooms to the Mages Collective. Awesome. And it looks like that's the last...
Good to see you again.
Yeah, that's the last one. Okay.
As you wish.
No more quests available. Let's go to the Chanter's board as well. You. Yes.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Okay, 2 gold there. And we reported the loss of Logan's troops to the Chantry board. Oh. Yeah. So we just have Desperate Haven to go and lots of Corpse Gall, which we won't do until we're in Redcliffe. But this one, we could go to there after or before we go to camp, either. Don't mind that. I'm probably not going to be able to do that one because I really don't want to up my herbalism at all. Okay, we've still got those. I still need to find... Right, I still need to find one of the apprentices, which is here somewhere. Any more quests? No, good. Okay. Let's head to Wade's. Why not? Okay, so Heron and Master Wade.
Welcome, friends. Welcome to Wade's Emporium. We have the finest armors in Denerim, maybe in all of Ferelden. How may we assist you?
The armorer here. Is he any good?
You're obviously not from around here. Wade is possibly the most brilliant armorsmith in all of Ferelden.
That's not true, Heron. The dwarves of Orzammar make the finest armors around. These piles of rust droppings you force me to make are worthless compared to their work. You never let me have the time, the materials to make something special.
Customers expect their armor in a timely fashion, not years late like the last time.
That happened once, just once, and you never let it drop.
I'm sorry, is the armourer not in charge of his own schedule? Who's in charge here?
I am.
Wade owns the Emporium, but without expert assistance and, well, prodding, let's just say the Emporium has improved substantially with our partnership.
But I do miss the good old days. I could really take my time to make quality.
Oh, by all means, you can return to them. And to the gruel you used to fancy.
No. Sorry, Herin.
Alright. I'd just like to see what you have for sale.
Certainly.
Okay. I do like these guys. But let's see what we can get rid of. The Felon's Coat requires 20 magic. Hang on. He's at 16 magic. Maybe I could up it a little bit. Maybe. What does he have? Tier 4. Oof. Well, we'll come back later for that, I think. If it turns out that Zevran's stuff is going to be useful. Can you...
As you like.
Insufficient skill. Okay, and he's not even going to attack it either. So, never mind. Okay, let's get out of here. And let's head on over this way. So, still avoiding Solandra because I don't want to get in there. I don't need that.
I recognize you.
God damn it.
From Ostagar. Andraste's blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Kalen. I demand satisfaction, sir.
I did not kill King Kalen, I can assure you of that. Logan's charges against the Wardens are false.
So you would compound slander on top of treason? You dare smear Terran Logain's word?
I dare point out hypocrisy. If the Wardens had done what you're accusing me of, that would have meant we'd helped the darkspawn. And that is something a Warden would never, ever do.
I do not like your tone, sir. But you may be right. I may regret this, but I cannot duel someone who may be guiltless. Leave, Warden. If I find proof, we will meet again.
Okay. Don't drag me off. How dare you? Okay. Now let's actually get around this corner. Honestly. How dare he? I got some mages here. Just hanging around. My gosh. I guess they're just not worried about the Templars or anything.
Let's see.
Okay. So, okay, that's the last apprentice. And there's a book right here. Sweet. Denerim. Okay. When anyone in Ferelden speaks of going to the city, they inevitably mean Denerim. There is no other place in the kingdom which rivals it. Not in size, population, wealth, or importance. It is the seat of the Therin family, the capital of Ferelden, the largest seaport, and by ancient tradition, the meeting place of the Landsmeet. As well, Denerim was the birthplace of Andraste. One of them, anyway, as several other sites claim to have been the Prophet's early home, including Jada in Orlais. The Chantry takes no stance on which site's claim is valid, but it is well known that Andraste was Ferelden by birth. When visiting the pilgrimage site in Denerim, it is inadvisable to mention Jada at all. The city rests at the foot of the Dragon's Peak, a solitary mountain scarred by ancient lava flows. During Andraste's lifetime, it reputedly filled the sky with a great column of black ash and sent burning rock raining down as far away as the Free Marchers. But it is now considered extinct. Some believe it merely sleeps and will again darken the sky with ash and fire when the last Ferelden king dies, but this is highly unlikely. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitive. Okay, sweet. Some ominous looking potion vials. I'm pretty sure they're the same model for the phylacteries, but never mind. And there's another book right here. Geography of Thedas. Okay, and someone's leveled up. I'm assuming, since it's not showing up, that it will be Warden Wolf. Yes, it is. Okay. Well, let's do you then. Let's get him some strength. And a little bit more willpower. Yeah. Okay. Codex updated. Geography of Thedas. Thedas is bounded to the east by the Amaranthine Ocean, to the west by Tirashan Forest and the Hunterhorn Mountains, to the south by the snowy wastes that lie beyond the Orkney Mountains, and to the north by Donark Forest. The word Thedas is Tevinter in origin, originally used to refer to lands that bordered the Imperium. As the Imperium lost its stranglehold on conquered nations, more and more lands became Thedas, until finally people applied the name to the entire continent. The northern part of Thedas is divided among the Anderfels, the Tevinter Imperium, Antiva and Ravane, with the islands held by the Kunari just off the coast. Central Thedas consists of the Free Marchers, Navarra and Orlais, with Ferelden to the south. What lies beyond the snowy wastes is a mystery. The freezing temperatures and barren land have kept even the most intrepid cartographers at bay. Similarly, the western reaches of the Anderfels have never been fully explored, even by the Anders themselves. We do not know if the dry steppes are shadowed by mountains, or if they extend all the way to a nameless sea. There must be other lands, continents, or islands, perhaps across the Amaranthine or north of Parvolan, for the Canary arrived in Thedas from somewhere. But beyond that deduction, we know nothing. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitive. Wow, and they seem content to let that be. Okay. Fine. Guess they don't want to go sailing and, well, discover any of that. They're pretty pithy explorers, aren't they? Okay, Chef the Apprentice.
Yes, make it quick.
I won't keep you long. I have a note here from your master.
Strange. Let's see this. I knew it. I gave that man the best 7 weeks of my life. Well, I guess he won't have me to push around anymore. Ha!
Alright. 7 weeks. A 7-week apprenticeship. Wow. That's all it took for him to decide to terminate them. Gosh. Okay, I've delivered all 3 notices of termination. Return to the Mages Collective for a reward. Sweet. Okay. And, ooh, we have a scroll and a book on... No, 2 scrolls and a book on the top floor. Let's go and... let's go and check those out before we talk to the proprietor.
Does it think they might have a chisel strong enough to chip my stone? I doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it too. It's not what we're here for anyway, Shale. Okay, the history of the Chantry, Chapter 4. The crowds present at the death of Andraste were right to feel despair. It is believed that the prophet's execution angered the Maker, and he turned his back on humanity once more, leaving the people of Thedas to suffer in the dark. In these dark times, mankind scrambled for a light, any light. Some found comfort in demonic cults that promised power and riches in return for worship. Others prayed to the old gods for forgiveness, begging the great dragons to return to the world. Still, others fell so low as to worship the darkspawn, forming vile cults dedicated to the exaltation of evil in its purest form. It is said that the world wept as its people begged for a saviour who would not come. Andraste's followers, however, did not abandon her teachings when she died. The cult of Andraste rescued her sacred ashes from the courtyard in Minrathous after her execution, stealing them away to a secret temple. The location of that temple has long been lost, but the ashes of Andraste served as a symbol of the enduring nature of the faith in the Maker. That humanity could earn the Maker's forgiveness despite its grievous insult to him. With time, the cult of Andraste spread and grew, and the chant of light took form. Sing this chant in the 4 corners of Thedas, it was said, and the world would gain the Maker's attention at last. As the chant of light spread, the cult of Andraste became known as the Andrastian Chantry. Those who converted to the Chantry's beliefs found it their mission to spread Andraste's word. There were many converts, including powerful people in the Imperium and in the city-states of what is now Orlais. Such was the power of the Maker's word that the young King Draken undertook a series of exalted marches meant to unite the city-states and create an empire solely dedicated to the Maker's will. The Orlesian Empire became the seat of the Chantry's power, the Grand Cathedral in Val Royeaux the source of the movement that birthed the organised Chantry as we know it today. Draken, by then Emperor Draken I, created the Circle of Magi, the Order of Templars, and the Holy Office of the Divine. Many within the Chantry revere him nearly as equal with Andraste herself. The modern Chantry is a thing of faith and beauty, but it is also a house of necessity, protecting Thedas from powerful forces that would do it harm. Where the Grey Wardens protect the world from the Blights, the Chantry protects mankind from itself. Most of all, the Chantry works to earn the Maker's forgiveness so that one day he will return and transform the world into the paradise it was always meant to be. From Tales of the Destruction of Thedas by Brother Genitive, Chantry Scholar. Okay, the paradise it was meant to be. They don't know how right they are. Okay. Grab this scroll. The Kunari. Okay. Anyone who travels far enough to the north will eventually encounter the Kunari, white-haired, bronze-skinned giants, a head again taller than a man, with frighteningly calm demeanours and a sort of sparkling fire behind their eyes. For quite a long time, people believed that all Kunari were male, or that their men and women were simply indistinguishable. It was not until the Blessed Age that diplomats from Ravane were allowed, however briefly, to visit Parvolan, and there they discovered that Kunari females do exist in abundance, and are quite easily recognised. The Ravani say that Kunari have a certain kindness to them, or at least a conspicuous lack of cruelty, although I did not observe the creatures closely enough to evaluate their character. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitive. The creatures. Okay, lovely. And last one, okay. The Aenar. Okay, the prison of Aenar. When the Imperium occupied the area that is present-day Ferelden, they had two sites dedicated to magical experimentation at the extreme ends of the Imperial Highway. The southern one was the fortress of Ostagar, which looked out over the Kakari Wilds. The northern one was Aenar, although the exact location is now a secret known only to a handful of Templars. Whatever it was that Avinta were trying to discover at Aenar, their work was never completed. The fortress was overrun by disciples of Andraste upon hearing the news of her death. According to legend, it was a massacre, eerily silent, for the invaders caught the mages while all but one of them were in the Fade. The site was left structurally sound, but spiritually damaged. Possibly because of this, the Chantry chose to put it to use as a prison. Accused Maleficarum and apostates are held in the confines of Aenar. Those who have powerful connection to the Fade, and particularly to demons, will inevitably attract something across the veil, making the guilty somewhat easier to tell from the innocent. Interesting, okay. From Of Fires, Circles and Templars, A History of Magic in the Chantry by Sister Petrine, Chantry Scholar. Cool. Very nice. And Aenar does not sound all that appealing at all. Okay. Oh, they love the places that are where the veil is really, really thin and stuff like that, don't they? Okay, Tranquil Proprietor.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry items crafted by the Circle, as well as a variety of antiquities. Is there anything you would like to see?
Actually, yeah. I'd like to browse your wares. Okay, so we've got some recipes and stuff. Well, we'll get there. We will get there. Winter's Breath. Okay, that's the best stuff that they've got. Maybe not. No. Let's get the Tome of Arcane Technique. Yeah. Oh, we can get some lyrium dust as well. Let's just get all of that. How many flasks do we have? Not a lot. Not a lot. So let's get all those flasks as well. Yep, we can make some lyrium potions. Oh, sweet. Okay. Where's our lyrium? Yeah. So what do we need for that? Improved herbalism. And master herbalism for the regicide antidote. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're never going to get that. So I guess that quest is just going to have to be failed. Or ignored. Let's make some lyrium potions though. Yeah. Okay. Good. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's the Warden's warehouse. And I'm not going to go in there without Alistair. I'm not going to go in there because it's Genetivi's home and we haven't done Redcliffe. So, yeah, let's just go into the tavern. Politics of Ferelden. Okay, that was nice. Okay. To our neighbours, Ferelden seems utterly chaotic. Unlike other monarchies, power does not descend from our throne, rather it rises from the support of the freeholders. Each freehold chooses the ban or Arl to whom it pays allegiance. Typically, this choice is based on proximity of the freehold to the Lord's castle, as it's worthless to pay for the upkeep of soldiers who will arrive at your land too late to defend it. For the most part, each generation of freeholders casts its lot with the same ban as their fathers did, but things can and do change. No formal oaths are sworn, and it is not unheard of, especially in the prickly central Banon, for bands to court freeholders away from their neighbours, a practice which inevitably begets feuds that last for ages. Terns rose from amongst the bands, war leaders who, in antiquity, had grown powerful enough to move other bands to swear fealty to them. There were many Terns in the days before King Calenhad, but he succeeded in whittling them down to only 2, Gwaran in the south, Hyever in the north. These Terns still hold the oaths of bands and owls who they may still call upon in the event of war or disaster, and similarly the Terns still hold responsibility for defending those sworn to them. The owls were established by the Terns, given command of strategic fortresses that could not be overseen by the Terns themselves. Unlike the Terns, the owls have no bands sworn to them and are simply somewhat more prestigious bands. The king is, in essence, the most powerful of the Terns. Although Denerim was originally the Ternier of the king, it has since been reduced to an Arling, as the king's domain is now all of Ferelden. But even the king's power must come from the bands. Nowhere is this more evident than during a lands meet, an annual council for which all the nobles of Ferelden gather, held for almost 3,000 years except odd interruptions during blights and invasions. The sight of a king asking for and working to win the support of lesser men is a source of constant wonder to foreign ambassadors. From Ferelden, Folklore and History by Sister Patrine, Chantry Scholar. Nice. Okay. So, a book. Nice. Navara, alright. The 4th time I attempted to cross the border into Navarra from Orlais and was turned back by chevaliers, I decided to take the more roundabout path. A ship back to Ferelden and then another to Navarra. The outcome was more than worth the trouble. The whole country is filled with artistry, from the statues of heroes that litter the streets in even the meanest villages to the glittering golden college of Magi in Cumberland. Perhaps nowhere is more astonishing than the vast necropolis outside Navarra city. Unlike most other followers of Andraste, the Navarrans do not burn their dead. Instead, they carefully preserve the bodies and seal them in elaborate tombs. Some of the wealthiest Navarrans begin construction of their own tombs while quite young, and these become incredible palaces, complete with gardens, bathhouses, and ballrooms, utterly silent, kept only for the dead. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genetivi. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. Who wouldn't want a giant place to die?
Busy day today.
Yeah. Okay. And you?
Busy day today.
Yep. Sophie's
My
guard.
shift's nearly over. Thank Andraste.
Yeah, alright. Let's talk to the bartender.
What can I get you, stranger?
I was just wondering if you've heard any rumours around.
The darkspawn have attacked Lothering. I don't think everyone even had fled by the time they came, either.
Word has it they swarmed the entire area, making off with prisoners and burning down the buildings. And then they were gone. Just as quick. Wonder if there's anyone left. I heard some chanters were going to head down south, maybe to try to find some survivors. But I'm not holding out hope myself. Anything else you need?
Wow, they're actually going to be going down there? That's suicide. Have you heard anything closer to home, maybe?
The dwarves have themselves a new king, I understand. One chosen by a Grey Warden, too, if you can believe it. A lot of people are hoping this means they will help us fight the darkspawn now. Anything else you need?
Well, I might believe that, yeah. Anything else?
There's news out of the Mage Tower that the Circle of Magi had a close call. Demons got out, but the mages were able to overcome them. Though, not without a lot of damage. I know mages bring such terror upon themselves, but I have to admit I'm glad we'll still have magic to wield against the darkspawn. Anything else you need?
That is a good thing. Very true. Well, is that all you've heard?
I've heard some strange word out of the Brazilian forest that Dalish elves are being called together to form some kind of army. And it's to help us, not attack us. Doesn't that beat all? When I heard that, I thought for sure we were done for. Anything else you need?
I think that's probably everything, actually. Don't suppose you need anything, on the quiet? He glances around for prying eyes, then produces a few notes on behalf of interested parties. Rogue quests. Okay. Correspondence interruptus. R has a small request. It's always useful to have a big name in your pocket, and there's nothing better than snagging them with their knickers down. If, in travels wide, someone were to come across notes between illicit lovers, I have certain specialists who can make the most of the texts. Deliver to the bartender, and an investment towards future manipulation will be handsomely paid. Sweet, well we're already collecting those, so absolutely. Solving problems. D requires swift action. I have trouble. A few of my more excitable young associates got a little nervous during a couple of delicate handovers. Suffice to say, a little mess needs attention. Life is normally cheap, but if word of this gets out, there will be consequences. My men are under close watch, so I would be most grateful for someone willing to take care of this. Coin is assured. And with that small little sentence there, we accept. Negotiation aids. Okay. K requests the following. The troubles of the new blood seem to find me. I've ruffled some feathers with my alternative tactics, and certain people have had me blacklisted by my primary suppliers. So I put this out there to those enterprising friends who want an ally, and perhaps a little coin. 15 toxin extract samples will be more than enough to ensure I can continue building support. Simple, isn't it? Okay. Sweet. How many do we even have? Deliver a stack of 15 toxin extract samples to the well-connected bartender in the Nord Noble in Denerim for K. Deals went bad in the market, the warehouse, and the Pearl. Get rid of the bodies by dumping them somewhere discreet in the market. Okay, that's what that was. Dumping bodies. Well, we can do that easy. And correspondence interruptus. As you travel, keep an eye out for love letters in noble and wealthy homes. Bring 12 of them to the well-connected bartender. Good. Well, I don't... Actually, do we have enough? Oh no, just not enough. We need more toxin extracts. God damn. Well, okay. We'll get them eventually. Is there anything through here? Crimson ores. Ah! Blackstone liaison. Awesome. Okay, well let's chat with you guys.
Now we drink more.
Sure.
I'm a Crimson Ore. Which way you looking, or we'll rip your damned eyes out and piss in your skull. Another round for me men.
Well, that's disgusting. Okay.
Next, drink to battle and victory.
Yeah. Alright, and you.
Don't even think you can spill that and leave it for me to clean.
Hun, I have nothing in my hands. And you.
Next, drink to battle
Same. Okay.
and victory.
Blackstone liaison.
Your efforts are greatly appreciated.
Hey, we got 2 gold. Okay, and that was the deserters. Okay, the deserters have been dealt with, and the Blackstone irregulars have their stolen supplies. Awesome. And do we have any new quests? Yes, we do. Okay. Notices of death. Warden. It's always a sad duty to report the deaths of those who have died in the service of the Guild. Today this duty falls to you, should you accept it. With this letter, you will find the names of 4 women recently widowed, and letters giving condolences for the loss of their husbands. All 4 men were killed during the work of the Irregulars, and we mourn the deaths of all who die in service to our ideals. Please handle this task with the discretion and care that I am confident you possess in spades. You must deliver these notes to the widows Arenia in Redcliffe, Lorana near Lake Callanhad, and Sarah and Tenia in Denerim. Many thanks for this difficult task, Raelnor. Okay. I can do that. Restocking the guild. My good people, we're facing work coming in from 2 fronts, and everyone must contribute. The Irregulars are prepared to pay any man or woman who comes forth with a gift of 20 health poultices, no questions asked. If we work together, we can stock the Irregulars for war. Okay. I can give them some health poultices, that's no problem. Bring 20 health poultices to the Blackstone Irregulars, and deliver 4 letters of condolences to the recently widowed Lorana near Lake Callanhad, Irenia in Redcliffe, and Sarah and Tanya. Oh, it's Tanya. Tanya. Tanya in Denerim. Okay. I can do that. We can do that. We don't have enough health poultices, do we? I mean, we have lessers. Oh my gosh, yeah, we totally have enough.
The Irregulars thank you.
Hey. Okay, 398. Sweet. So, he took 20 health poultices. Nice. And it was lessers, was it lessers? It was lesser health poultices. Well, awesome. Awesome. Don't suppose...
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Yeah, okay, we don't have enough here. So, where else do we have to go? Through here.
I have a question for you, Chef.
Oh?
How does it feel to be a giant statue?
What a bizarre question. How else would it feel?
Well, let's see. Does it hurt? Do you feel like you've been buried under a pile of rock? Or do you feel nothing at all?
I have nothing to compare it to. How does it feel to be considered an inferior race when compared to others who are just as soft and weak as you?
Fine.
How very fragile it must be. One touch and its kind crumples, spilling liquid everywhere. No wonder they clad themselves in metal.
It takes more than just a touch, I'm sure.
I feel very solid and immortal. No putrid liquids to squirt out of me. Oh, no.
Now that you mention it, I suddenly rather feel like a delicate mushroom.
Oh, a delicate mushroom. Oh, Zev. Oh, book. Sweet. The Legend of Callanhad, Chapter 3. Okay. Callanhad's legend tells that Lady Shayna harboured a love for her king that went beyond friendship. A love that she had kept secret out of her sense of duty and honour. When offered a love potion by a witch in disguise, a witch who would later turn out to be the vengeance-seeking sister of Al Simeon, Lady Shayna gave in to temptation. She used the potion on Callanhad, but Queen Meryn discovered the 2 of them together that night and, broken-hearted, fled Denerim to return to her father. She told Myrddin everything, and he angrily threatened to revoke his support of Callanhad and begin anew the civil war. It is said that Lady Shayna felt remorseful at her manipulation of her best friend's heart and confessed her use of forbidden magic to the court. Although her life was forfeit, Callanhad forgave Lady Shayna for what she had done and refused to have her executed. Myrddin furiously roused the other Owls against Callanhad and Lady Shayna, and it was not long before Ferelden stood on the brink of civil war once again. Against Callanhad's orders, Lady Shayna went alone to Meryn to plead for peace and plead her case, only to be found out by Myrddin and slain. Angered, but also saddened, Callanhad challenged Myrddin to an honour duel, a fight neither of them wanted, but both knew was necessary, and Myrddin was slain. The death of the king's greatest ally, an important owl, was too much for the young kingdom to bear. The other owls would not break down in their claims against Callanhad. The threat of civil war rose once again. Calenhad went to his wife one last time then, although none knew what he said to her, and then he simply vanished. He left with Meryn, a proclamation abdicating his throne in favour of the son his queen carried in her belly, who eventually ascended to the throne as King Wayland I, the king credited with establishing the Therin dynasty lasting to this day. Calenhad would never reappear. The legend of Calenhad himself only grew over time, as stories and sightings multiplied, even long after the point when Calenhad could possibly still be alive. Some say he disappeared into the Kokari wilds, or went to live with the dwarves, or even became a monk in a reclusive chantry order. The chantry named Calenhad one of the anointed in 788 Storm. Calenhad's sword, Nemetos, was left with Meryn and became a symbol of Ferelden kingship over the next century. Rumours of its magical powers grew, and when it was lost in the ambush that killed King Venedrin at 824 Blessed, it was seen as a great blow to the Therin line. Several false swords have appeared since that time, but never has the true sword resurfaced. From the Legend of Calenhad by Brother Heron, Chantry Scribe 810 Blessed. Nice, okay. And we've got a quest-related one. Blackstone Letter of Condolences. My dear lady, it is with great regret that I must inform you of the death of your husband. He died as he lived, with the greatest honour, completing a task of vital importance to the guild. Rest assured that we will take vengeance on those responsible for his death. Please accept my condolences for your loss. Raelnor Hawkwind. This letter is marked with the seal of the Blackstone Irregulars. Okay. Well, good to know. Good to know. And just a chest in here. Okay. And it's not even locked, but it has nothing in it. Okay. Well, there's nothing else going on in here. Okay. Oh.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Okay, let's just shatter the door. Why not? And Rivane. Okay. Nowhere in my travels, not in the heart of the Imperium nor the streets of Orzammar, have I felt so much an outsider as in Rivane. The chant of light never truly reached the ears of these people. The years they spent under the thumb of the Qunari left most of the country zealous followers of the Qun, but resistance to the chant goes deeper than the Qunari war. The Rivani refuse to be parted from their seers, wise women who are in fact hedge mages, communicating with spirits and actually allowing themselves to become possessed. The chantry prohibition against such magical practices violates millennia of local tradition. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitive. Okay. Well.
Right.
Ash Warrior Axe. All the way over here. Why not?
Hey!
Oh.
What are you doing?
What does it look like?
This is Lady Sophie's room.
Please. You know she doesn't deserve your loyalty. Come on. Why don't you just look the other way?
You're right. She has this coming. Just be quick. I don't want someone else coming in on you.
Hey, Severin approved +2. Very nice. Okay, Lesser Nature Salve. Sweet. And Severin,
Your
if you
wish?
will. Oh, God. Severin.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
I mean, you could try, couldn't you? You could try. Okay. Well, fine. I guess we're not getting anything from that. Never mind, at least we had some time with it. Okay. Yeah, I have some work to do here now. Okay, so there's something about moving bodies, wasn't there? Body bag, okay, right there. And Sarah? Ah. Sarah. Okay, she must be one of the widows.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
And she's on the other side of this, isn't she? Okay.
Yes?
Guys, would one of you handle this for me? I don't know what to say.
Oh, hey, good news, lady. You're single.
No, I can't believe this. I won't.
Ogren! Alright, okay, I'll not do that again. That was horrible. Okay, I might not know what to say, but I think I'll just give him the letter. That was funny. That was funny. Okay. I thought they would actually help. That's stupid of me, apparently. Okay.
He came at me! It's not my fault! Why did he come at me?
Lee Bloodrake.
He came at me! It's not my fault! Why did he come at me?
Okay, let's do this.
They got to learn not to mess with me. Us, right? I mean, he's just going to disappear, right?
He is now, hun. He is now. Okay, so, where? Oh, yeah, alright, just on the other side of the... Alright, okay, yeah, the well. Right. Honestly, I'm so lucky that none of them are looking this way. This is as good a spot as any to dump a corpse. Just another bag of garbage flowing out of the city. Let's dump the bag. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Although that is kind of disgusting and grim, but sure. I mean, that's a well. That's the drinking water well.
As there is but one world.
But sure. And it looks like the Mages Collective has something else for us.
Take this. You've earned it.
Okay, a gold. And, okay, it was the notice of termination. Okay. All three young mages were rather unhappy. But I did give those letters in, so that's good. Well, that's terrible for them, but good for us. And yeah, I'm supposing the rest will be somewhere in a different part of Denerim. Okay, well. I look pretty normal, don't I? I don't look like a mage right now, apart from... Oh, wait. There we go. I look just like any other normal person, so let's talk with you.
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you.
Oh, of course.
Thank you and farewell.
Alright, so he's not someone that we need to be concerned with then. We've got Master Ignacio there.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
And Gorim.
Direct from Orzammar. Welcome, welcome. We sell only the strongest dwarven steel, folded over 100 times in the forges of Orzammar. In times like these, you... Wait. Ogren? Is that you?
You messed up your sales pitch, Gorim. You're just getting to the good part, too. See, this is why warriors make bad merchants.
You know this guy, Ogren?
Gorim here was personal bootlicker to King Endrin's favorite kid. I wondered what they did to you after Trian died. Not very much, though.
What are you doing here?
I'm fighting. It's what warriors do. But don't let me distract you from hawking your junk.
You're fighting? What army would have you?
The Grey Wardens needed someone with my skills to handle this blight.
Huh. And I've got a tower in Orzammar to sell you. Speaking of which, I have dwarven steel for sale.
I don't suppose you have any information as well as steel.
I'll answer what I can, but my policy is not to sell things that don't belong to me.
Okay, well, I'd just like to hear about what's happening in the city right now.
The Landsmeet's the big news. Every dusty noble estate in Denerim is airing its sheets, waiting for the Lord to ride into town.
And would you happen to know who these important people are?
It's the capital of Ferelden, so naturally the Queen and Regent are at the top. But the man who seems to be running the city guard is the new Arl Rendon Howe. Came in from somewhere up north.
Alright. Well, let's see what's in your store then.
Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim.
Okay. Well, let's get rid of this Ash Warrior axe. I still need to get that stuff out of the Beastman's dagger. Gosh, keep forgetting. Okay. A backpack. My god, let's definitely take that. Oh, what? 5? 5? Why only 5? God damn. That should have been a lot more than just 5. And a Grandmaster Silverite rune. Let's get that. I would like that rune. Okay. Well, that is very nice at least. I suppose we could always talk to Master Ignacio, but I don't want to do that just yet. Okay, I think I'll end it here, and then we'll go to camp, and we'll talk with Shale and everyone else. So, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button. I upload 5 videos a week, so subscribe and you'll be notified when those go live. Hit the bell to update your notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.